Stranger Things. Stranger Things Season 4. Stranger Things 4 trailer is out, guys. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Stranger Things Season 4 final trailer is out, guys. I just watched it, and it's awesome. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down right now on today's show. We're a live movie news show, if you didn't know that. We talk about all the movie news topic headlines here. And I think today I'm going to leave this up so people can see what's going on, so they can anticipate some of the topics. As you know, if you're watching us live, we do talk about what you have to say in the comment section. And afterwards, you can find all of these linked in time codes in the description and comment section below, and as well as that bar there on YouTube. Okay, guys, as you just can see there, the Stranger Things Season 4 trailer just dropped. Final trailer. Well, they say it's a final trailer, but they'll have like small TV spots. And we just did a full watch along with it on the channel just now. And I got to tell you this, it's spectacular. Now, I'm not going to watch it here because of copyright reasons. You know how that goes. But we'll take a look at some of the screenshots and we'll talk about what you think about it and what I thought about it, because I thought it was pretty awesome. It had Journey, right, on it. Separate Ways. Music. And it was very effective. Very effective. We're not going to go through the entire trailer because, it's just setting up mood and such for it. But I like this trailer a lot. It made me realize that I have to go back and refresh, because season 3 was like more than 2 years ago now. It made me realize that, I do remember things like Billy. He passed on there, of course, and the sister's upset about that. And we knew that the kids had all moved out of the town and into a different place. And my initial reaction was that, wow, they look so much older now. They look so much older now. And, that's that girl that was from the mall, right? Is that Ethan Hawke's daughter? Right? Okay, yeah, and this shot really just blew my mind when he walks out onto the court, and it's kind of like, yeah, he's young adults now. They're young adults. He looks like an athlete there. Fuzz in the live chat says, hey, they don't look like little kids anymore. And it's good that they're going to try to wrap things up now with this. Not this season, but season 5 is going to be the last one. And hopefully they can get that one done all in the can pretty soon, because these actors, young actors, will want to go on and do more stuff for sure. And of course, Millie Bobby Brown has definitely got to be she's my favorite. Because she's also expanded outside of Stranger Things on things like Godzilla and King Kong and stuff like that. What was that other? Enola Holmes on Netflix as well. So she's doing really good work. And I can't champion that enough. Okay, so let's talk about David Harbour's character, the father figure. I'm guessing the kid looks like Michael Jordan, Fuzz says in live chat. Yeah, like that's what I meant. They look like athletes. Like he looked like a young junior athlete, coming out onto the floor there. I think I missed it, but yeah. So the father figure, David Harbour's character, I'm guessing in that explosion at the end of number 3, he gets zapped out on the other side of the planet in this Siberia place. And we see in this trailer that it looks like they're going to get packages from over there or something. The mother was looking at some of the stamps or something that came from there. So maybe he's trying to send a word for help. And we get some montages of the kids having fun. I get roller rinks. Yeah. They're not young anymore, for sure. And there's those stamps I was talking about. I'm sure that there's going to be videos out there of people like analyzing it, looking at it under microscopes, and you can sort of see the sickle there. Hammer and sickle. So definitely he's sending packages to them, maybe trying to ask for help, right? I'm guessing that's the way. That's a hard way to break to the family that, hey, I'm still alive, come get me. But maybe that's his only venue. Okay, so is it this guy that's playing the guitar, Fuzz? help me out here in the live chat. There's a shot later on in the trailer where there's some guy playing a guitar up on top of the well, it looks like a trailer of some kind, a trailer home. Is it that guy? This guy? Okay, so we can see some of the other characters there. And we heard this ominous voice in the beginning. I wanted to talk about that briefly too. I'm not going to be able to play it, but he's just like everything. Your suffering is almost done. The time has come. Very ominous voice, and I'm guessing it's from that guy at the end that we saw with like the skull figure kind of thing. Who's that thing. Who's obviously got tendrils of some kind going out into the under upside down, right? Yeah, it is Eddie Munson. Okay, yeah. So this guy looks like he's got himself hooked into everything there in the upside down. He's going to be like the big bad guy for this episode or this season. You know how before it used to be that big huge thing. This looks like it's going to be the main menace. And it's fairly ominous. The design of it is fairly cool. I like how he is all kind of hooked into these kinds of tendrils and such. And the use of the music definitely made the punch for a lot of people. Made it really resonate, I think. And that's what they've always done with the Stranger Things. They've really relied on the nostalgia factor. There we go. This guy. This is the guy who's playing guitar as a beginning. We'll see if we can find that. And I mentioned this on my trailer reaction. I'll leave a link to that in the description. It looks like they used some de-aging here for this, because this is like supposed to be back when she was still learning her powers and such, and still working with that gray-haired guy, Matthew Modine, right? And it looks like they've used another actor or something here. But there's going to be throwbacks, because we saw her again later on with screaming, and she was in a vest. TMTGA Gaming says in the live chat, "Hi sir, how are you?" I'm good. So yeah, I think that's de-aging. I think it is. And that makes sense. They use de-aging on the kids in It Chapter 2, right? Just minor stuff. That could be Billy in the end scene, or Billy's doppelganger. You think they're going to use Billy's doppelganger? You mean the guy underground there is like Billy's doppelganger? What an epic shot. Yeah. Very, very hair metal rock. Oh, but there's somebody else there playing. It looks like there's a piano up there. Is that a piano? Or maybe that's just the amp. Okay. Let's see. What's he playing here? Okay, that's a 12. This is the 12th fret, so looks like it's on the second one. He's playing a B. Looks like he's playing a B scale of some kind. Okay. And there's Robert Englund's character. Now, I was thinking at first that maybe he was going to be the bad guy. We knew that the guy who plays Freddy Krueger is going to be in this series. And there's a shot of him all kind of, his eyes are messed up. It looks like they were kind of scratched out. Maybe he was attacked by a demigorgon or whatever. Cool to see him working. Really cool. And there's like a documentary coming out soon about his career as Freddy and stuff like that. So, and he's always a good talent. It's just cool to see him there. I like that, and I'm glad that they showed us, because everybody would have been speculating as to, was he the bad guy. So you think that it might be Billy's doppelganger? Hey, I turned you off, man. Oh, sorry. You know what that is? That's the YouTube telling me that I got a copyright claim on my video for my trailer reaction. Yeah, so you're not going to claim this one, though. I'm not giving you enough fuel. Natalia Dyer? I can't remember. Okay, so let's look at this. Very Doctor Strange color palette there. The crimson. We're going to talk about that later on today, too. Yeah. So I guess they're saying that the upside down has expanded to Wow, like huge steps. So let's take a look at this. You think this could be Billy's doppelganger? This is Billy? Sir, watch the Deepwater Ben Affleck movie. I don't know. That's on Hulu. I don't have that, right? Um, yeah. What if that is Billy? That would be interesting. Very interesting. What do you guys think about this trailer? Let me know in the comments below. Is there anything there that you want to take a look at, me to have a little bit of a better look at? I'm going to leave up the topics today, and we're going to try this for a couple of shows. I just thought, like, you know what? It'll just help people if they're just joining us. They'll know that, hey, we're talking about all of these other things, and we're going to talk about the show and such. Here are my social media handles, guys, so if you want to check me out on other things. TikTok is growing nicely. I never expected that. People are enjoying my behind-the-scenes stuff that I post on Instagram and such. Yeah, Vecna is the new bad in the Upside Down. Vecna could be making Max levitate at Billy's grave. Ooh. Okay. And we did see that girl levitate. For sure. For sure. Okay. Well, guys, aside from the Stranger Things thing that everybody's going to be talking about, and I kind of see it. Maybe I kind of see that. Maybe that's Billy. Wow. Huh. It's been 6 months since the Battle of Starcourt, which brought terror and destruction to Hawkins. Struggling with the aftermath, our group of friends are separated for the first time, and navigating the complexities of high school hasn't made things any easier. In this most vulnerable time, a new horrifying supernatural threat surfaces, presenting a gruesome mystery that, if solved, might finally put an end to the horrors of the Upside Down. Well, I don't think so. I think it won't be solved until the 5th episode, or 5th season, and I hope they don't kill her off. That would be stupid. That would suck. But yeah. Huh. Good trailer. Great trailer. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the other topics that we got to talk about today. Turn off that music. Okay, let's talk about the Barbie movie. That, we just heard that Will Ferrell has joined Margot Robbie in Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie. I want to talk about some of the criticisms about this. We knew that this was happening for actually a while now, that Margot Robbie is going to be playing Barbie and Ryan Gosling is going to be playing Ken, but it looks like Will Ferrell has come onto the cast, and you can't go wrong with that. He's always, he just adds to the ambiance, right? The plot details are being kept in a Malibu dream house, so they're not saying too much about what the plot is. But some of the criticisms that I was seeing yesterday when this news broke is that I thought Barbie was supposed to be 19 years old. Barbie's too old. And they're saying that Margot's too old. So here's the cast that we know right now. Will Ferrell, Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu, who's this? Emma Mackey, America Ferrera is right there, Kate McKinnon, and Alexandra Shipp. Okay, so, Will Ferrell will be playing the CEO of a toy company. Okay, well, that makes sort of sense. But the complaint of them being too old, like her being too old, maybe that's the story, that Barbie is now aged and people are not paying attention to her anymore. She's outlived her usefulness and she'll win that back. Maybe that's the story. And I could see that. I can see that happening. But Will Ferrell, can't go wrong with him. He's always funny. Yeah, cool. I'll have to keep my eye out for that. And they're going to be starting production on that. And I'll keep you guys posted here on the channel. Let's talk about Fantastic Beasts 3. That opens up this week, and it's going to have a tumultuous time at that for sure. Fantastic Beasts, how scandal and controversy have derailed the Wizarding franchise, and it's derailed it to the point where they were going to make more of like 4 and 5 of this series, But I guess the producers here in this article on Variety have said that they wanted to put a pause on that. They want to see the response to this movie, to this one. I'm going to see this weekend, and I'm guessing... Oh, I like the trailers for it. I like the trailers for it, but this whole Ezra Miller thing doesn't help this cause. We see that here in this article. The fact that they had to replace Depp with Mads Mikkelsen, which is not a big problem with me. I didn't have any problem with that. But the Miller thing, Ezra Miller thing, has just made things so tumultuous. Yeah. And they declined to comment about the whole situation. And then this article goes on to talk about Miller and his arrest. And we talked about that all when that happened. But let's take a look at the early buzz for this. The early reviews are out for Fantastic Beasts 3, and it comes out on Thursday, guys. Are you going to go out and check this out? Let's take a look at the tomato meter. Now, this is not gospel. You know this, guys. You know that you shouldn't take this as gospel, but it gives us an idea. 59% on the tomato meter right now, with 92 reviews. Well, I'll tell you this. I like the trailers, and 59%, it's just the critics. Critics things, the score, I never really take to heart, because it's one of those things where you just got to find the trusted people out there that you trust before you pay attention to this. But this gives us a ballpark figure, because I'm guessing that the audience score is going to be much higher. I'm guessing because the majority of people out there don't know about the Ezra Miller stuff. They don't know, well, they kind of have to know about the Johnny Depp stuff now because of the recasting. But let's take a look at some of these early reviews for this. Let's take a look at a bad one first. Overall, this movie feels like just another rather unmagical installment in the Harry Potter franchise. Okay, well, what else? Let's take a look at this good one. The Secrets of Dumbledore is a solid bounce back after the woeful yet somehow forgettable Crimes of Grindelwald, but it's far from a necessary entry in the Harry Potter universe. So that one sounds a little bit more fair. She's saying that it's a good bounce back from the second movie, but she's saying that it doesn't necessarily feel like this one was necessary. And that's what the producers are going to take away from this. If the audience agrees with that, then they're not going to make any more. I think Fantastic Beasts will be back on track with the new movie. I have every faith in Mads Mikkelsen's performance. Hourglass Vikings in the live chat says, yeah. I think he's going to knock it out of the park. Because he's just got that clout that he can pull that off easily. Let's see. One more. Let's take a look at Sandra Hall here, what she's saying. It's a very solemn premise, but the producers are right in claiming that the director, David Yates, has tried to inject more fun into the story this time around. The magic is back. Okay, well, that's good. I like that. The magic, like the fun is there. That's what I kind of put me off in the first movie. It was kind of like, it wasn't as fun as like the normal Harry Potter story. And I know that it's earlier on and such like that. And the second one, I definitely heard that it was boring. I haven't seen the second one, guys. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll watch it tomorrow. Why do we have to endure 2 more of these movies? David Yates needs to be freed from the shackles of the wizarding world. And, yeah, so when Fantastic Beasts is sitting at a 59%, 3, we'll have to wait to see what the audience score is, because it doesn't matter sometimes what the critics say. If the audience likes it, then they'll greenlight it. I'm guessing that it's going to make 50 million. Yeah. I think it's going to make 50 million this weekend, because of just the trailers were awesome. I really like the trailers, and it's cool to see all of this cast come together like this. I think that's going to be great. That's going to be great. Okay. Something that is coming out not this Thursday, the next Thursday, is the Northman, and we've been getting early reviews for that too. Let's take a look at the tomato meter for that as well. And brace yourselves. We're going to get a very ripped Alexander Skarsgård here. And here's the tomato meter, 89%. 56 reviews. Now, again, as I said, you can't take this as gospel here, but it's definitely a better response, for sure. Let's take a look at some of the early snippets here. We'll take a good one here. Beneath the Runes and Visions, it's a tale as old as Game of Thrones and as simple as a story told around a campfire. A ride of the Valkyrie spelled out in gore and popcorn. Cool. And that's what I heard. I heard that it's dark, it's gritty. Like they don't pull any punches when it comes to the violence. This is intimate, culturally rich storytelling on a brutally epic scale. And that's what I heard too. Brutal. It's brutal. All right, let's take a look at a bad review here. Egger's execution feels hollow, capturing the horror but undercutting the heart. So in the end, the blows, while intense and gory, don't hit as hard as I'd hoped. Okay, well, that's just talking about some of the perhaps, fight war scenes that we're going to get in this. But for the most part, like, look at that page. That's one bad review and the rest are fairly positive. Glass in the live chat says, man, the Northman reviews are insanely good. So happy. Yes. And what's this? The most metal adaptation of Hamlet you'd ever like to see. Hamlet? You're comparing this to Shakespeare? Really? That's good. I like that. The trailers for this were phenomenal. And the more and more I hear about this, it's going to be my most anticipated. So definitely pay attention for my straight out of the theater reaction for that one next Thursday for sure, because that's definitely happening. I'm going to be watching The Northman, and I'm hyped for The Northman. Are you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's move on to the next story, which is Doctor Strange 2. Doctor Strange 2 had a featurette out the other day, and we got some new character posters we're going to look at. But apparently, it was announced today. That's going to make some people upset, talking about critics and critic scores. Doctor Strange 2 has endgame level security with no advanced press screenings. Now, that'll make some people angry because, some people out there just like have that feeling of entitlement I don't have, but I don't care. And Doctor Strange 2 is one of those movies where it's kind of like, you don't need press to tell you that it's going to be something that people want to see. I'm not going to say that it's not going to be awesome. It's got Scarlet Witch in it, though. She's awesome. She's fantastic. And they got some new character posters out. So they're saying that there will be no advanced press screenings ahead of its world premiere on May 2nd. And you know what? That doesn't bother me. And you'll get the critics out there complaining, I didn't get to see it. Do they have the real right to do this? Go bellyache somewhere else. You get to watch it just like the rest of us. Because this is a movie that's, even if it's terrible, it's going to do well at the box office. But I don't think it's going to be terrible. I think it's going to be, like from what I heard, it's going to be like a continuation of Spider-Man No Way Home. It's going to continue Doctor Strange's story from that. We're going to get very close tie-ins to that, and maybe some of the fallout and ramifications of him using that spell. We'll have to see how that all turns out. With Scarlet Witch maybe becoming the main villain in it. They had a little featurette out the other day, and I'm not going to play that, but it was worth watching. They had some new character posters out too, and hers looked awesome. I liked hers a lot. They had the other ones out there too, but this poster, I like this poster quite a bit. This one is much better than just all of the shattered glass one that they had out earlier. I like this one a lot because you can see some of the other characters there. America Chavez, Mordo, is that a bad guy there? Yeah, like that. That's almost, I dare to say, it's got potential to beat Boba Fett there for my phone screensaver. Like that's a stunning image. Or maybe this one. I like this one. They had several out. I like the top top right one there. That one looks great. But yeah, no. Maybe it is this one that can be my new phone screensaver because Wanda. Yeah, that's great. There's the other character posters. It's just their heads. Wong, Steven. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Wanda for sure. And I'm guessing that, yes, she's going to become the bad guy. She's going to be going on her villainous spree, and I got no problem with that. To see how the story plays out like that. That they're going to fight. Yeah. Cool. Cool, man. Doctor Strange. Gonna have to check that out for sure. For sure. Let's take some comments here. Glass in the live chat says, the audience will be predominantly the Easter holiday family goers. I'd say the numbers for Fantastic Beasts will be higher than the audience score. The numbers for Fantastic Beasts will be higher in the audience score. Yeah, they will be. I think the audience will go out and see it. And yeah, you're right. I forgot this is Easter weekend. Good Friday. It's a 4-day weekend here in Canada. So yeah. Actually, you're right. And 50 million is going to be. Maybe I've undercut it. Maybe 50 million, 60 million, maybe. Let's continue on with some more comments. Glass says, the Northman is the original influence of Hamlet. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out. Shakespeare took influence from the Northman's character, Amleth, a legendary character. Okay. So does that mean that he's going to come back from someplace and find that his family's been all kind of corrupted and such? That his uncle is married his mother or some weirdness like that kind of stuff, and his sister's gone totally crazy and stuff. Okay, so the posters for Doctor Strange 2 are well put together. Yeah, they are. The posters, for sure. The character posters. But whoops, I like hers I like hers the most, and I do like this one. I do like that one the most. Fuzz in the live chat says, I'm going to see Father Stu tonight. I think that one has got potential. But, hey, Fuzz, you know what? If you're going to go see Father Stu tonight, relish it. Because apparently yesterday we heard that Wahlberg's going to call it a career. So it might be one of his final movies. Really strange. Just a quick little note here. Karen Gillan reveals her hilarious Avengers Endgame regret. What? I think the only regret that she has, or no, it's not even a regret. She's probably thankful that she doesn't have to wear this makeup anymore. She's done, right? Are we going to see more of her? She said on her Twitter, honestly, the fact I didn't think of that while filming this scene haunts me. Owain Williams, I'm disappointed in Karen Gillan during Endgame. She should have said Doctor Who when they were talking time travel in media, because she was on Doctor Who. She should have said. Is that like one of those tongue twisters? She should. Sea shells by the seashore. Okay, but you know what? Karen Gillan, whenever she talks, I'll listen to whatever she's got to say. Let's move on to Percy Jackson. This is a story that also broke yesterday. And we saw that Walker Scobell is going to be Percy Jackson in the upcoming series. And if you didn't know who he was in the Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds, and he was awesome. He was really great. A real standout because he was able to hold his own against Ryan Reynolds. And then the rest of the cast was really, really good. I want to watch this movie again because it was really well done. And to know that this young kid is going to be Percy Jackson in this Percy Jackson series, cool. For Disney Plus, live action new series. And it's going to be a younger one, right? Of a 12-year-old Percy Jackson. Okay, so that makes sense. And that fits with him. He's around that age. And we'll have to see how the rest of the cast fills out. If you saw these, oh God, that's terrible. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. That's almost as bad as the. No, it's not as bad. The devil at the end of the first Spawn movie is worse, but that's got to be cutting it pretty close too. That's that one was pretty rough. Okay. And we saw that, and I just give my little thumbs up to that. I think that's a good casting. Great Percy Jackson casting. Spirit Halloween. What the heck is this, guys? Spirit Halloween movie starring Christopher Lloyd and Rachel Lee Cook is in development. Spirit Halloween. That's a store where you go to buy like Halloween costumes, right? It's like like a warehouse where they just found a whole bunch of these costumes that nobody wore from last year, and they sell it for cheaper, right? It's like those they rent out a place for like that month, and then they close it down. Spirit Halloween movie, but it's got Rachel Lee Cook. I'll watch anything with her in it, including that atrocious He's All That. But yeah, she was in She's All That, and she was back for He's All That. When a new Spirit Halloween store appears in a deserted strip mall, three middle school friends who think they've outgrown trick-or-treating make a dare to spend the night locked inside the store Halloween night. But they soon discover that the store is haunted by an angry, evil spirit who has possessed the creepy animatronic characters. The kids embark on a thrilling and spooky adventure to survive the night and avoid becoming possessed themselves. Well, it's not an April Fool's joke, guys. They are going to make a family-friendly kids adventure. And if you go on to read more about this, it's going to be inspired by things like Goonies and Gremlins, Monster Squad, or something in that vein. Okay. Hey, but if you got Christopher Lloyd, can't go wrong with that. Rachel Lee Cook, fine. I'm guessing he'll be like the store owner, and they'll get a younger cast in for that. Hey, it is what it is. Sounds dumb, but it's real. We'll have to see how that sounds out. Sounds like a Goosebumps style movie, Art Glass in the live chat says. Fuzz says, Spirit Halloween sounds dumb. Well, yeah, it is what it is. All right. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, update. I guess they've done their opening statements and begun jury selection, right? Or is that more mudslinging? People have come out on both sides here. There's some people out there looking on Johnny's side, justice for Johnny. I guess we're going to have to talk about this for the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to make it this centerpiece, like how I talked about the Will Smith thing. We'll talk about it for some short time, and unless any huge revelations come out, then we'll address it. But I guess they've going to go with the tone of talking about topics like Me Too and domestic abuse and stuff like that. And Amber said something really weird too during this, or one of her opening statements. She said something like she still has all the love for Johnny or something like that. It's weird. Johnny, what is that suit? That suit looks disheveled a little bit. Looks like it's not very well pressed. I don't like the bagginess of the pants either. Someone, I should have cut out that little headline where she said, she did say something about him, saying that she still loved him or something like that. It was really weird. I believe that he's innocent, said some of his fans. Yeah, but we'll have to see how this plays out. It's not going to be a good situation in either way. But some of the comments have been weird. Surprised that James Franco is on Amber Heard's witness list. Really? He'll be ripped apart on the stand. Yeah, if Franco is going to be there, because Franco took advantage of some of his acting students. And that's not going to be, why would you use him? Yeah, and he's still paying his penance for that. But I think Franco will come back from that one. Maybe. these things are, it's hard to make it what the response is going to be until we're all is said and done. And this is going to be a process that's going to go on for years. I thought I saw a quote in here from her that was weird. I really wanted to highlight that, and I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. I'm just reading it here quickly here. Okay, I must have missed it. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll keep my eye on that. So they've begun jury selection for that. And yeah. Fuzz in the live chat says, creepy old man marries a young actress. What can go wrong? Well, but you know what? That's just the way things are. When you got money or talent or whatever, you're going to attract younger people. Talking about that. Paul Verhoeven criticizes Bond movies for dropping the sex scenes. Because Bond was, well, that was something that was always in the Bond movies. Him having his way with the women. And I guess, they did get away from that. They did it for Casino Royale, but they kind of stepped away from that ever since like Skyfall. But that's because they were playing with that older Bond mentality that he's sort of late in the game. Ana de Armas. Yeah. So he's come out and said that, let's take a look at this quote here. The director said, "It's about crashing and blowing up. Sometimes these movies are fun, but the narrative tells you nothing about us now. I don't see any thought in Marvel or Bond movies." Oh, there's another director that has come out and raged against Marvel movies. But you know what? I still like Verhoeven. RoboCop, Starship Troopers. Awesome. So cars that don't leap up into the sky. There was always sex in Bond. They did not show a breast or whatever, but they had some. Yeah, they got some. It was sensuous. There was sensuous scenes, right, of him seducing women and stuff like that. And then some of them got painted gold. Well, you know what they say. I wouldn't get too worked up about this one, Paul. They'll go back to that eventually with the next iteration of whatever Bond is going to morph into. That's something that you really shouldn't get too worked up about. But this is something you should get worked up about. Master recordings are apparently under fire. You can't use the word master recording anymore. What? Now, this isn't really movie news. This is entertainment news. But I saw this, and because I'm a musician myself, I play guitar, this made me angry. Why the music industry must remove the racist term master recording from its vocabulary. Guest column. What the heck is what's racist about master recording? Well, okay, let's just get into it. This article goes on to say that the master recording goes along with the connotation that there's a master and there's a servant. That's not what I felt, master and slave. That's not where I was thinking when you say you've got the master recording, you've got the masters. That means it came from like you got the masters. What are you talking about? How's that racist? Master and slave. Like, this is the left side going overboard. This undermines everything that you want to try to achieve. Master recording. What's next? Are you going to say that a master plumber, master electrician? You can't say that anymore because that's saying that the apprentice is a slave. And no, I hate that this has come out, and I don't like, people wonder why the left side of things, the left side of politics, spins their wheels sometimes. It's because of tripe like this. I want to see some of the comments here. Oh, Jesus, get off your soapbox. Leave the music industry alone. Yeah, exactly. Because you're injecting politics into some place that had no intention of doing that whatsoever. A master recording is now a racist term. Fine with abandoning master, or find a replacement better than sound. Sound recording. Yeah. Sound recording does not work well for me. But what about master keys? What if you've got the master keys to a building? Oh yeah, you're a master plumber. There you go. Yeah, this is nonsense. This is something to get angry about, because while their intentions are trying to be, their intentions are just to get people riled up. But this undermines everything that you'll be trying to achieve by doing more positive things where racist stuff does exist. This is just garbage. This is just nonsense, absolute nonsense. And I implore everybody out there, don't pay attention to this kind of stuff. Learn to recognize when you see stuff like this. This is just complete and utter trash. It's garbage. Master recordings is racist. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. That just makes me so angry, because I am somewhat of a progressive myself. And I like to champion progressive ideas and have society evolve. But when you do things like that, yeah, exactly. Art Glass on live chat says anything can be weaponized these days. When you try to weaponize like that, it hurts our cause. It hurts us when you do stuff like that. So when you see that stuff, yeah, that bums me out. It bums me out on an epic scale. All right, let's take a look at the old Twitter roundup. See what's going on out there. In the headlines. Warner Bros. Executives are waiting to see how we saw that earlier today. They're waiting to greenlight the 4th and 5th movies. And yeah, we talked about the opening weekend there, that because it's the opening weekend and it's going to be like a 4-day weekend here in Canada. And I think in the US too, it's going to be 4 days. That'll give it some time to make some good bank. Jessica Chastain and Anne Hathaway starred in Mother's Instinct. Cool. Can't go wrong with Jessica Chastain. She's a Academy Award winner. And Anne Hathaway. I still like her as Catwoman too. Is she my favorite? No, she obviously Michelle Pfeiffer is my favorite Catwoman. But I liked her costume, like with the eyeglasses that flipped up to make the ears. I liked her costume, and she had the tall Catwoman thing going on. I like that. Cool. So they're working together. Stranger Things Season 4 trailer has been released. Yeah, we knew that. Great trailer. Great trailer. I've watched it a couple times now, and I'm going to probably watch it again before I have my breakfast here. And let's take a look at what's going on out here. The Curse, starring Emma Stone, Benny Safdie, will begin filming this June. Okay, so it's a comedy series. Well, I do like Emma Stone, so cool. What's she doing there? Is that a dog? Lightyear, starring Chris Evans, will not be part of Cannes. Oh, really? I thought it was. Okay, so it's not going to be part of Cannes this year. Happy birthday to Saoirse Ronan. Oh, cool. It's her birthday. I'd like to see more of her too. She's a fantastic actress. I was one of the few people that actually liked The Host. Yes. And everything else. Brooklyn, she was good in. She was in something with Gemma Arterton too, where they played like vampires. She was good in that too. So it's her birthday. Cool. Happy birthday. Minx on Max. Jake Johnson. Cut. I don't know what that is. Pedro Pascal. The daddiest daddy. What the heck does that mean? Justin Bartha is returning to reprise the character Riley Poole in the upcoming Disney Plus National Treasure series. Oh, okay. So there is going to be some carryover from the National Treasure movies to this new series that's going to have, what the heck is her name? The wife of Michael Douglas is Catherine Zeta-Jones. Yes, there we go. She's going to be in that series. The Northman, 90%. Oh, okay. So it's going up. Has increased to 90%. And that's going to be great. I think that's going to be both 90%. I think the audience scores is going to be 90% as well. Emma Mackey has joined Barbie. Yeah, we talked about that. Will Ferrell has joined Barbie. We talked about that. Okay. Looks like we're pretty much all caught up for today. Yeah, Northman. Sean Penn says he's thinking of taking up arms against... What? Really? That's... Whew. I don't know if he can do that, though. If he's a citizen of the United States, can you join a foreign war like that? Yeah, we saw that. Adam Project. Okay, I think that's pretty much we're all caught up. And I heard that, Nicole Kidman. So you're saying that it's kind of like Hamlet. So she's going to be like the mother that goes off and does crazy things, right? Is that what I'm getting? Love National Treasure. Justin Bartha is a good comedic actor. Loved his dry delivery and chemistry with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. And I hope they can bring back Nicolas Cage too. In some capacity, even if it was just a cameo. I think that would be great. What's this? Zooey Deschanel without bangs. Huh. Yeah. Very interesting. Maisie Williams. Ooh, she's changed a lot. Maisie Williams, I want to be in this show because I'm the best person to do this, not because I'm the only girl who will take her. What? Okay, for spin-offs in a new series, Pistol. She's going to be in a new series called Pistol, Maisie Williams. And there's going to be nudity in it. You know, that was weird. That was the weird thing about season 8. Because when you started watching, she was like this young girl, and then she goes on and gets it on with that one guy in season 8, and everybody's kind of like, it felt weird. It's like seeing your younger sister starting to date somebody, and you're like, hey. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. Captain Marvel. What's this? All right, guys, I think that's going to cut it out for today. I might as well just do some jamming. I wanted to accent what I was doing yesterday, because you were right, if you're still there in the live chat, Fuzz. That did sound like a Foo Fighters song. Let's see if I can... Yeah, something like that. Cool. Yeah, I think that's that's a really long show today, guys. Um, Thank you. And if any other trailer drops, like that long-awaited Thor 4 trailer that should come out soon, hopefully, we'll do a reaction for that. And I think later on today, I may do my my Moon Knight episode 2 reaction. I think I'll do that today. But I'm gonna have some breakfast first. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.